The Afghanistan trap. The Afghanistan war is due for recycling, but it may not go the way the U.S. has planned. Begun under dubious circumstances, more as a demonstration war to set the stage for the real opening act in Iraq, Afghanistan has almost always been more useful as a proxy war fought by others than a direct war fought by Americans. But 9/11 changed all that, and today, 8 years later, Barack Obama is beginning to resemble more and more another congressman who became a president, Lyndon Baines Johnson. What makes that resemblance more and more remarkable is his inheritance of the Vietnam War and his decision to escalate. We may never know exactly why he felt forced to escalate troops, even as he secretly knew it was a lost cause. But comments made to congressional leaders in the bloody aftermath of the 1965 armed intervention in the revolt in Dominican Republic gives us some glimpse into his thinking. Johnson ordered thousands of U.S. troops into the island to put down a popular rebellion and installed a right-wing dictator, Joaquin Balaguer, who ravaged the nation for nearly 30 years. Johnson summoned 2 Republican congressmen to the White House, Senator Everett Dirksen and Republican Representative Gerald Ford, to crow, "I've just taken an action that will prove that Democratic presidents can deal with communists as strongly as Republicans." So Dominicans were saddled with a U.S. puppet dictator for decades and denied the right to choose their own leaders so that U.S. presidents could claim strength and political advantage over their opponents in the other party. Obama, despite his plea for new politics, is faced with an opposition unlike any other president in history. What would this opposition do if he announced a withdrawal from Afghanistan? The roar would only get louder and louder. For President Johnson, Vietnam was the quicksand that devoured his presidency and from which there was no escape. For President Obama, facing a nation that has been called graveyard of empires, quicksand may prove a step up. Obama didn't start the war, but he did inherit it. What he does now, either escalation or withdrawal, may determine whether Afghanistan becomes what it was for the former Soviet Union, another Vietnam. From death row, this is Mumia Abu Jamal. These commentaries are recorded by Noel Hanrahan of Prison Radio.